2, 3, off we go.
What are you up to? Hey! Wait up!
I can't help but feel like a hypocrite when I talk about the battle system of Final Fantasy XIII because I'm sure watching these videos isn't as boring as playing through them. Just trust me on this one, this battle is not as fun as it looks. It looks very cool with Snow jumping up and attacking this weird machine thing. But trust me, it's just not that fun. All I'm doing is pressing X. Half of the time I don't even need my other hand on the controller. After Hope and Snow reconcile, that giant thing comes back from freaking nowhere to fight you again. After Hope epically fails, Lightning and Fang meet up with him, and then they have to fight the big thing too. What's also dumb about the battle system is that the characters aimlessly plot around the battle map, and I also remember having this same problem with the Final Fantasy X-2's battle system. Because, look at Lightning, she's completely invulnerable to the Ishungul Subjugator's attack because she's behind it. Why aren't all the characters this smart? Why don't they form a triangle, an equilateral triangle around the enemy so that they take as little damage collectively as possible? It's basic strategy. I don't understand why they're so stupid. When you meet up with Hope's father, nothing happens and they talk about a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter, and really it's just a moment to rest, which is welcome, but not really. I just kind of want to get through the game, not postpone it. So since this is time to rest, I might as well mention that I haven't upgraded my weapons at all. I haven't upgraded any accessories at all. I haven't changed my weapons at all. So I'm actually going to go ahead and sell all my stuff, all my components for upgrading. One thing weirds me out. When you find Hope's father, he's just chilling in his house. Do the soldiers not purge people who are safe in their homes? What if they went out to buy groceries, ran into a lessee, and got a brand or something? I mean, it doesn't seem like people in their homes should be ruled out if you're gonna purge the entire city.
Snow. Did she say anything to you?
Hope. She said to get him home.
At least he didn't say keep Hope alive. Oh my god, I would have shot someone. So then the ever-omniscient soldiers infiltrate the thing, and then you have to fight a stupid airship on the side of the building. If it sounds like I'm not really invested in this, it's because I'm not. You're fighting an airship on the side of a building, using magic, swords, and a boomerang. Really? I mean, really. This is the part during my first playthrough when I just totally gave up on this game. First of all, this battle is so hard to beat. The camera is all over the place. And I'm not even touching the camera. It's just doing this on its own. It has no idea what to focus on. So it's just spinning around like crazy. And this is just so preposterous. They're sending a whole airship to defeat like 4 people. All they have to do is shoot them down, and then when you finally defeat the airship, you'd think that the soldiers realize that these lessee are not fucking around. They just destroyed a whole entire airship. But apparently the soldiers just don't care for their own safety, and they keep going after them. Snow shows off his manly, sexy chest, and because of this, the soldiers decide not to shoot him. They must be reveling in all his glory. Oh God, what a sexy pair of chests he has there. Can't shoot him, he's a god. So Hope has to tie up his dad, and I always figure that Hope's dad is the kind of guy who would get a kick out of this sort of thing. Yes, son, tie me up, and then call me a bad boy and spank me, and then tell me I've been naughty, and then spit in my face and call me daddy, and then rub my ears and bite my nose off. Yes, I want you to do this to me, son. If you are a man, then you'll do it, son. Do it! What's dumbest about the airship battle is that whoever's on this ship, I don't even know who is commanding this thing, whoever's on it keeps yelling, "Surrender now!" As if you can actually surrender while it's busy carpet bombing you. So basically the only strategy for this thing is to attack the hulls and the turrets and destroy them first, and then a big chunk of HP will be taken out from the main part of the ship. I'm not even going to mention the fact that it's probably physically impossible to stagger an airship. I actually got 5 stars for that because the game actually expects you to take 15 minutes fighting this thing. After you defeat the airship, another airship comes and gets ready to attack you, and then Jack Russell comes to save the day.
Need a ride?
Vanille and Sazh end up in Nautilus, the City of Dreams, or as I like to call it, Luca from Final Fantasy X. So there's this weird change that I actually didn't recognize before. I noticed it, but I didn't actually think it was, you know, important or not. I don't know if it's deliberate, but Sazh is now all happy and confident, and Vanille is kind of sad and depressed, and she doesn't really know what she wants to do. And if it's deliberate, that's really great. It's a great kind of shift in the character personalities, at least for now, and then it shifts back later when they both have their heated exchange. But anyway, there's this scene where there's a parade that shows off the Eidolons, and it really does a good job of showcasing all the Eidolons for Final Fantasy fans, you know, who have remained true to the series. There's Carbuncle, there's Ifrit, there's Veilfor, and that's pretty much the only ones I can recognize because I've only started playing Final Fantasy at Final Fantasy IX. So Sazh asks Vanille out on a date, quite literally. And I know it's just like a friendly kind of date thing, but I'm gonna count it anyway. So Vanille and Sazh on their date go to the Chocobo Park. There's a bunch of Chocobo there, obviously, and no, it's just a fun time to rest. There's a little mini game to play. It's frustrating as hell, and it's not really that fun anyway. And this song, oh my god, I just hate this song. I have no problem with electronic kind of techno music. I really like a lot of electronic music, especially Radiohead stuff, but this is just annoying. It's generic, it's annoying, and it's just not good. And the singing is probably the worst part of it because the lyrics don't make any sense. Ugh, I hate this song. Please just make it stop. Please. So after you play that stupid minigame, Sazh and Vanille talk for a bit. And remember that scene before where the couple was walking by right as Vanille and Sazh got to the dock, and I counted that on account of its symbolism? Well, this scene has even more blatant symbolism than that. There's a chocobo tenderly nudging another chocobo while Vanille and Sazh are talking to this really gentle, soothing, kind of romantic music. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? When I first watched this scene, I thought Sazh and Vanille were gonna kiss. I thought something was gonna happen between them, and nothing came of it. Sazh reveals that he's planning to turn himself in and he understands he's going to be executed, but he's hoping that they'll give him a chance to talk to his son. And right when Vanille is about to reveal that she's the one who branded Dodge, the literary miracle of plot convenient soldiers coming out of freaking nowhere, like they know everything. Where do they come from?
Soldiers? Where'd they come from?
After fighting this dumb machine, Sazh gets reunited with Dodge, and right when they get reunited, Dodge turns into Crystal. So the hot government chick, Nabat, as in no butt, comes and says that Dodge's focus was to bring Sazh and the other lessee to them. So Nabat shows Sazh this supposedly quote-unquote enhanced security footage of when Vanille branded Dodge, and it has all these close-up camera views. The camera is practically in their faces and stuff. It's obviously a cutscene footage that they didn't really feel like editing. It's impossible for that to be a security camera footage, because in order for the security camera to be that close in their face, someone would have seen it. Especially since they're looking right at each other and the camera is clearly behind or in between them. So it's obviously bullshit. That's not a security camera footage. That's just it could be doctored. I don't know. But it's fake. And here is the scene where you see that Vanille has her weapon long before any of this happened. Long before she went to the Anima Falsi and got her weapon. I know, again, nitpick, but it's there. The game just contradicted itself completely. Vanille runs away, and Nabat gives Sazh the chance to kill her himself. So, lo and behold, the most powerful scene in the game in its entirety. I'm not going to comment over it, I'm just going to let you watch it. Again, I feel like this is the climax of the game. I feel like this is when I really got emotionally captured by the narrative of the game. And everything that comes after totally ruins it. Everything that comes before kind of ruins it. But this is where I was like, I'm going to remember this scene probably for the rest of my life, because this is a powerful scene right here.
Vanille.
My name is Herbadia Vanille. I'm a lessee from Grand Post. And to everyone on Cocoon, evil. Shoot me for your son.
Don't you even! You think you die, and that's that? You think you die and everything will be sugar and rainbows?
Then what can I do? What do you want from me? If I can't live or die, what do you want me to do?
Don't ask me. You figure it out.
I don't know.
Neither do I. It's over. There's nothing to do. Shooting you won't help. Neither will living.
So that's that, and then freaking Brynhilde comes and ruins everything! Yes, this was Sazh at his lowest. Yes, according to what Hope says later, Hope will say later, it was a perfect time to have Brynhilde come in, but it ruins all the emotional tension of the scene. Totally, completely ruins the emotional tension of the scene. And Brynhilde doesn't even do anything, because they just go back to whatever they were doing after, as if Brynhilde never showed up to begin with. So Brynhilde doesn't help with anything. So Sazh and Vanille help each other during the Brynhilde battle, and then immediately afterward they turn back on each other, as if, Brunhilde wasn't even there. I have to say though, Brunhilde does look pretty badass, and he turned into a race car, which further perpetuates the stereotype for Sazh. But it is pretty freaking cool.
That's right.
But about this stereotype thing, I'm black, so I should take it seriously, but I don't. It's really just kind of funny to me. It feels like they read about black people in a magazine or something. It said, "Perfect. Let's just take it verbatim from this magazine." Because there's like, he has an afro. He has a thing going on with the little white girl. He uses guns. He's comic relief, at least in the first half of the game. What else? Oh my god. He does drive-bys from his race car. He has a son, but the mother is absent from the picture. It's just so picture perfect. Like, so then Sazh goes back and points the gun at Vanille again, as if he forgot that he decided not to kill her. Thanks, Brunhilde. You made him an amnesiac too. Vanille goes back to accepting death, as if she forgot that Sazh decided not to kill her. Thanks, Brunhilde. You made her an amnesiac as well. And then Sazh goes back to refusing to kill her, as if he forgot that he decided not to kill her before he... I'm just so confused. This next scene would be a lot more powerful if Brunhilde never showed up, because then Sazh goes and points the gun at himself, which is what he hinted at right before Brunhilde came. He goes and points the gun at himself, and camera fades to black, and the bullet goes off.
Is enough.